Oh wait, I think I need to look in the washing machine. Or the toilet. Yeah, there's a key inside the toilet. I'm totally not gonna wash my hands after that. Ironically, it goes to the fortune teller's room. The key I found in the shitter goes to the fortune teller's room. Oh man, we need to watch Christmas Vacation at some point for our Christmas episode.
Holy shit, that would be amazing. My grandfather loves that fucking movie.
That movie kicks ass. It just, when I said shitter, I just thought of that scene from that movie. Shitter's full.
Yeah.
I was just emptying it like normal human beings.
It's such a good movie. Like, it's just a good classic.
Yes.
You know, you can't really... Like, I mean, you can dislike it if you don't like the comedy, but you see the charm of the movie.
And it's one of the few instances where the sequel to the sequel is better than the original.
Yeah.
Like, the first Vacation, yeah, it's pretty funny, but, like, the pacing is very off. And it can get boring at times.
The second one's a little bit better.
The second one was awful. European Vacation.
Oh, European? No.
Yeah. But then after that, we got Christmas Vacation, which is arguably one of the best Christmas movies out there. It sends that feeling to you, like, oh yeah, I'm not in a massive family, but I understand where they are coming from.
Yeah, I understand the struggles.
And, like, Clark in the first Vacation just kind of seemed like an asshole.
Yeah.
But in Christmas Vacation, you honestly understand why he cares so much about why this vacation, or this Christmas time needs to be perfect.
Yeah, like, I mean, he's still kind of a dick, but...
Yeah, but he's a lovable dick this time. Before, he's just an ungrateful dick. Because he literally takes the theme park ride, or the theme park security guard hostage, just so he can ride some rides with his family. Points a gun to him, as well. Okay, now we get to set things on fire. Oh, this is a really cool way of finding the raper ghosts. Oh no, he raped me! Damn it. Someone do not place that quote out of context, please.
Editor, please make a clip of every time he says raper ghost and he's raping.
It's
and for a small video.
I remember seeing, like, I remember one time, like, accidentally falling asleep on... I was, like, flipping through channels. I'm like falling asleep as I'm doing it, back when I actually had cable.
Yeah.
And I, like, fall asleep on the Hallmark channel somehow, and then I wake up, and I'm like, okay, what's on? What am I watching? And I wake up to, like, a woman, or a mom, that is, talking to her child, and all of a sudden I hear, "It's raping me!" And it's like her child in front of her as a man is raping her on the kitchen countertop. But it's like the worst acting I've ever seen. It looks like he's...
Wait, you found this on the Hallmark channel?
Or Showtime. I think it was Showtime.
Showtime.
Yeah.
So you found... Was it still a kid?
No, not the kid wasn't raping. It was the kid walking in on a mom being raped in the kitchen. And she said, "Help, he's raping me!" But she said it, like, in the exact same tone I just said it. God, it was awful. And then there was another one, it was called Amish Abduction, where, like, this dad from an Amish village goes psycho and takes his kid with him without telling his mom, or the wife, and then, like, steals, like, a shit ton of money and buys his mansion, and, like, forces his kid to become, like, it's weird, it's just weird. Very strange. And it stars that guy that's, like, in those, not the Limu Emu commercials.
Limu Emu.
Limu Emu and Dog.
Oh, yeah.
He's usually in those commercials, but not the guy that plays Doug, but, like, a reoccurring, like, background guy. Either way, the point I'm trying to make is Showtime movies suck. They're all
Yeah.
about, like, sexually harassed men and women. They're all romantic
Unsettling.
dramas. Or, like, romantic thrillers. It's not needed.
Honestly, I think I prefer Hallmark.
Oh yeah, Hallmark movies are a lot more cornier, but they also at least get
At
their
least
point
they-
across. And they're a lot more
Yeah, at least they
interesting.
get their point across, and you can at least
Enjoy
turn
it.
off your brain.
Like, it's like one of those movies where, like, okay, I'm gonna unhook my brain here and just watch
I mean,
this.
if you think too hard about it, it ruins the movie because you see, oh wait, no, these people are dicks.
Yeah.
Like, I should not be cheering for them.
Like, those Showtime movies aren't relatable. You don't understand where these people are coming from. You've never been in their shoes. And not only that,
It's
but the
very
acting is
unrealistic,
terrible.
Most of their premises, because they don't make sense. Most of them are about, like, a girl meeting a king, when a king would never mingle with a commoner.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, that could get your throne taken.
It's like, what if Romeo and Juliet got a TV show budget and just had terrible writers?
Yeah. I mean, it's just bad.
It
And
is,
when you
yeah.
think about it, you're like, oh wait, the villain's actually, like, a good guy.
Yeah, really. He just wants a friend, but
You
then he
see-
ends up dying in the end.
Yeah, or like he has the kingdom's best interest at heart, and he just gets ostracized for it.
Like, imagine if you took all of the, like, evil, villain-esque scenes in Black Panther and just replaced them with good guy scenes, and then all of a sudden you just see him, like, kicking the ass out of everyone. Like, you would be like, yeah, why is this like this? I would be a little confused. That's just most Showtime movies, CW movies, all of those. I'm sorry, but I did not like the CW Flash after, like, season 3. It was pretty bad.
No, after season, like, once everybody figures out it's the Flash, it becomes very fucking boring.
Now that's not for me. It's when they start realizing, oh, we're gonna do what the MCU's doing with this, and we're gonna take the Flash and turn it into our Iron Man, and then now we're gonna do, like, DC Legends of Tomorrow for no reason, and we're gonna do Supergirl for no reason, and we're gonna do Green Arrow in a weird way. Yeah, a lot of people like Green Arrow, but I thought it was okay.
Until he stopped killing.
Yeah, like, Green Arrow should not stop killing.
He should still have, like, the moral code of, like, kind of like the Punisher.
Exactly.
Literally, the villains are gonna keep doing the crime, so I should kill them to stop all the crime. Like, it's flawed, but you get why he did it.
He's essentially Ronin in the Marvel Comics.
Didn't
Like,
they just make him into, like, a shitty Batman?
yeah, they did. Like, he's not intimidating in the
I was
slightest.
so fucking pissed that they didn't even include Batman with that series.
Oh no, it's because they were doing Gotham, that show, where Bruce Wayne's like a
Yeah.
teenager.
But I mean, I would have loved to see Bruce Wayne, and then, but they did Batgirl in the terrible.
Oh
version.
god, don't get me started on that shit. Batgirl.
Like, I mean, Bruce Wayne's doppelganger, who's just a dick.
That's no,
And,
no, thank you.
like,
And what sucks is that her movie could have been actually pretty good. It had a good
now, the
cast.
movie wasn't gonna be connected.
No, it wouldn't
to
have.
that series, which would have been great. But I heard that it was just canceled because they were doing a reset,
Yeah,
and all shows that weren't at a certain point of development were canceled.
yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but
Yeah, because it had
You
Brendan
know.
Fraser as Firefly. I mean, that's perfect casting if I've ever seen that. Freaking the Whale in a DC movie, that kicks ass. Not only that, but Firefly. And what sucks is that we have
Honestly,
never
I'm-
gotten a good interpretation of Batgirl. Because the
No,
last time we got
we
Batgirl
haven't.
before the TV show was in Batman and Robin.
Mm.
And, like,
They
her standalone line in that movie was, "You're about to become compost."
I don't like to use that as like a standard.
Yeah.
Mostly because Batman and Robin was supposed to be fun. When they didn't realize that the 60s type-esque like movies and TV shows were dead.
Yeah.
That way of doing business is dead.
But Joel Schumacher has said, like, in interviews, well, two things. One being that he apologized for the movie and wished he's never made it. And two is that he wanted it to feel more like a comic book. But he said he was not able to achieve that because the studio, and I quote, wanted to toyify it. They wanted to make it marketable.
Yeah.
They had a lot of people come in and say, oh, you need to make the Batmobile look like that so that we can put the toy like that.
Yeah. It was toy first, movie second.
Like, make sure you get the Batman credit card like you see in the movie.
Which made it way too silly.
Yeah. There was actually good scenes in that movie, though. When he wanted to make a Batman movie, it was pretty good. But that is not the finished product he wanted, and that sucks that he never got to see it.
I love Arnold.
Oh, yeah. Who killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Everyone, chill.
Most of those quotes are just funny, because, you know,
but, like,
Arnold saying
that
stupid
movie
shit.
actually had a pretty okay cast. Uma Thurman as
Yeah.
Poison Ivy was pretty cool, except that the writing was terrible.
They should have done with Arnold is make him more like a Terminator, unfeeling person.
No, he
Like,
was
he
the
will do
perfect
anything
cast
to
for
bring his
Mr.
wife
Freeze, in
back.
my opinion. If I'm coming off of, like, the Arkham games Mr. Freeze, that looks like Mr. Freeze. But A, his costume looked a little goofy, and B,
Yeah.
all of his emotional scenes were, like, pretty... Actually, there's a couple of emotional scenes where I'm like, okay, yeah, he could be a good Mr. Freeze if we really got the good
They
writing.
should have focused more on his wife.
Yes, and because when
that
they
he
were
wanted to
focusing
bring
on
her
his
back.
wife, it was pretty good.
Yeah, they should have focused on him wanting to bring her back and doing anything to achieve that goal.
Apart
That's
from
Mr.
ice
Freeze.
puns. Because when he says an ice pun, it's like, wait, what's your motivation again? Your wife?
Yeah, like if you want to toss in a couple, like, oh, he didn't actually intentionally say that.
Yeah.
It's just some that comes out. That would have been funny. But I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that went wrong with that movie. But, like, the only good scenes I found in that movie are the ones where he's, like, actually emotionally driven, and the ones where the Alfred flashbacks. Everything with Alfred I liked in that movie. Because he had, like, an arc where when Barbara, his niece, I think, came in, she was like, I need to take him out of this encampment. Like, no, because we find out, like, through flashbacks, Alfred does want to be there. He is, like, you know, they're not against his will. He loves this family. And they do it with good scenes.
Literally, Alfred's, like, main purpose is to serve the Bat family.
Yes.
He loves them. Like, he considers Bruce Wayne his son.
Yeah. And Bruce probably considers him
It's actually
a
very
dad.
sweet. And honestly, Bruce probably thinks Alfred is pretty much his dad.
Yes, because he didn't really have a dad after, like, what, 10?
Yeah.
His parents died when he was, like, 9 or 10.
And I'm gonna say it, Alfred's a pretty fucking good father.
Yes, he kicks ass.
Like, a really fucking good one.
And there hasn't
I
been
will
a
not take
bad
any
Alfred
Alfred.
in any movie. I've always liked
No.
Alfred, enjoyed Alfred. Even in The
Like-
Flash, he was pretty good.
Honestly, you can't really fuck up Alfred.
No, it's impossible, unless you get, like...
Except that one comic series where they made him gay.
Oh, yeah, that
For
was a
pretty
little
much no
forced.
reason.
That felt forced. That felt really forced.
Yeah, that was very forced.
Mm.
So, but besides that one, you know, not really a bad Alfred.